Yes, people. We are back.
Why do you always have this mischievous smile when we start? Why? It always makes you very happy to want to make other people sad. Why?
No. I have no mischievous smile. I'm not aware of that. This is the first time I'm hearing of such accusations. I'm not aware of such.
You always have
But
this very mischievous, annoying, very annoying and mischievous look on your face.
yes, no,
Okay,
because
anyways, guys,
no,
before
because
we go,
because the weekend is back. The weekend is back.
so but that look is not just the smile of a happy person. It's the smile of a happy person who knows that some people are going to experience pain this weekend
No,
and
but
it's
this is
making him happy.
But this is see the good thing about football is only if it was like cricket that you play till there's a winner.
This one, there's a quick winner.
There's a quick we know by the end of 90 plus minutes there's a winner. Someone will be
Yeah,
happy and someone will not be
okay.
happy. It's
Somebody will be
just what
sad.
it is. It's just what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, congratulations are in order. The Lagz family. We had some
Yes.
additions.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
Some
you.
new Arsenal fans got
I
added to
don't
the Lagz family.
I don't know about that one.
Congratulations are in order. Congratulations, brother. Well
I don't know
done.
about the Arsenal
What,
the
what do you
Arsenal
mean?
family.
Those we're going to save those guys from
Oh,
from the
oh,
suffering
oh, we're
of
just going to
supporting
bring all of
United.
them to your house. We'll bring all of them to your house.
Yes, I don't mind. I have little jerseys available for them.
No, they'll be staying there full time.
It doesn't matter. Their room is Arsenal decorated room.
Okay, okay, guys.
Congratulations, man.
Anyway, thank you so much, guys. We are
Yeah.
back. It's when we are back like this, it means it's a banger for you guys this weekend. It's a banger, and we'll be
Yes.
starting in Spain. And I think there's no other better place to go to than discussing the big game this weekend.
Absolutely.
I think there's
That,
nothing
that,
else.
that's the only game to discuss from La Liga this weekend. But honorable mention to Sevilla for showing us how to destroy Barcelona.
But then Barcelona have bounced back. That
Yeah, they
is
always look like they bounce back. Let's hope Madrid can put a nail on it this weekend.
so
That's
it's
my
gonna be interesting.
yeah,
This is the Zabi versus Hansi Flick. I think this is their first meeting.
yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. I mean, the obviously we all know about the stats about these two teams. They've been going at it back to back. I mean,
But
Barcelona
but
Barcelona 27 wins, Madrid 20, 10 draws, and
the start has not favored Madrid in the last few games. Please, let's
so
let's be honest.
so 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 in fact, the last time Real Madrid won was in April 20. In fact, these people they play themselves too much. Even in
Yeah,
friendly super, they just beat themselves. But the
yeah.
last time Real Madrid won was 2014. Actually, they beat them twice. 3-2, 4-1. And then Real Madrid won. To be honest, it's one thing I'll say is this fiction doesn't have that it's not what it used to be. To be honest, for like almost more than 5 years, I stopped watching El Clasico. It didn't have that significance importance anymore to me. There was
So
no, you see that Messi Ronaldo era, the Zidane era,
I
it
think
had
that's the
more.
problem, especially when you look at it from the proper Galactico era,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You had the Zidanes of this world, and then
yeah.
Barcelona had the figures of this world at the
The
time.
figures, the Xavi Hernandez, the
All
Iniesta.
those great players, right? It was a balanced competition, and then
Yeah,
it moved to
the
the
Messi and
next
Ronaldo.
the I think just before the Ronaldos we had the Ronaldinho era a bit, right?
Yes, we did. You did. I put Ronaldinho to part of those other ones, the Ronaldinos, the Zidane. I think those
Yeah,
were
yeah. That was the later stages of it.
the
Was
later
Ronaldo.
stages. Yeah,
And then you now had. So I think the problem we're facing now is the level with which the Mourinho's, Pep Guardiola, Ronaldo, Messi took it to the heights they took this to. It was a battle.
it was.
The Ramoses of this world trying to kill Messi on the field, Messi trying to dribble everyone on the field, and going to uh, uh, Bernabeu and getting a standing ovation.
I
I
mean,
think the only other player who's done that was Ronaldinho. You know,
yes.
So but now you then have this new generation. It doesn't carry the
It
same
doesn't
weight.
carry that much weight, now.
Yeah.
But I think this one might actually be something because now we have Mbappe on one side, we have the Rashford, the Yamal,
No, no,
the
no, please. You just messed it up. When you say Mbappe on one side, you can go Yamal, Lewandowski. Please don't do that. Don't do that. You mess it up by mentioning that. What is a Rashford? Please don't do
yes,
that.
it's there,
So
it
you
is right.
have so let's see if it gets better with Vinicius, Mbappe on one
But
side.
that's on one team. That's the Real
Then
Madrid team. We have to talk about.
You have Pedri, Yamal on the other side. Great players. If Lewandowski's fit and playing, yes, Lewandowski, Yamal on the other side. Yeah,
The
we'll
Ferran
see.
Torres of this one. I think it's gonna be. I'm hoping he has the same energy because it's look at the top scorers. Mbappe has 10 goals. Ferran Torres has 4 goals. I don't know if he still has that weight because I'm looking at the time they are playing, right? And I'm like, okay, there's actually a Premier League game going on. Will I leave that Premier League game
I don't
to
think
go
so.
watch
I
to
don't
go
think so.
watch
I don't
to
think
watch
so.
to
I
go watch
already
El
thought about
Clasico
it, and the answer is I don't think
to,
so.
to go watch El Clasico
Except if I start getting alerts that goals are going in, I'm like, oh, okay, let's go see what's going on in that place.
because it's going to be an interesting one, especially for Zabi. This is the first one, the Bernabeu. You have to make an impression. These guys are 2 points behind. And we have all these players coming in, the Fermin, the Gavi, the Pedri, the Araujo's, the Baldes. And as the Flick Warner is going to play the high line, he's not going to stop.
Yes.
Jude Bellingham is back. He had he scored against Juve in the Champions
It
League.
happened as usual. A follow up.
Uh,
That's
and
he just always finds himself in that position.
hey, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No, no,
But
I
then
love it.
this,
I don't mind. It's a skill.
but then this is the thing. Real Madrid of late are grinding. They are literally grinding out the results. It's,
Yeah.
it's not free flowing. They are grinding
And,
out the
I, and
results.
I don't think I might be wrong. I'm a huge Madrid supporter though. And I don't think they will be able to grind out a result against Barcelona.
You feel so?
So if they play the usual way, trying to attack and grind out results, they will be in trouble. So what I would do is let Barcelona have the ball,
Okay.
and try to catch the eye line. Don't go toe to toe with them. If you go toe to toe with them, they will play through Real Madrid. I don't see that Madrid midfield stopping those little intricate passes.
Those details.
I don't see it. So I would just defend, play deep, and get Mbappe. So the way I'll play it is I'll play a pivot in such a way that Vini is not hugging the line completely. Mbappe
Okay.
is also playing through the middle. Vini is not hugging the line. The rest of the team falls into a 4-4-2 when we are defending. So you have two banks of four. And we hope that if we win the ball, once you win the ball, don't look for the perfect pass. Just launch it behind the defense
Just
and give Vini and Mbappe a chance.
something. I think it's gonna be interesting one. But do you think Real Madrid could pull something in this game?
Yeah, absolutely. These guys are professional footballers, right? Yeah. In fact, I'm calling it for Madrid at the moment. 2-1. Madrid to win.
I'm actually gonna go with Barca to win. I think Barca might just be too. They might get over the line. So I'm gonna give it to Barca. I think Barca will have this one.
Okay.
And I hope they bring up they play something. And to be honest, it's never been a dull game, but it just doesn't have that.
Yeah.
The El Clasico, you used to look at the midfield battles, but then I'm looking at Kamavinga, Tchouaméni. They don't really give me that buzz. They don't really give me that buzz. But yeah, that is it. To be honest, for La Liga, let's see what's going on in Syria this weekend to our Italian brothers.
Syria.
Yes, and I think they
We don't
start
have.
today.
We just have a game today. Milan, Pisa.
Yes, man, I really don't know. Sometimes you see some of these games.
Some of these games,
It
I
just
want
it's
you.
just like it's just like I saw one scoreline. I saw new age Rangers beating Aston Villa, and I said, what?
Yes,
What?
that's a Dutch club. If I had to click on the club to find out, go ahead Eagles or something.
Yeah, go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Eagles. And
I'm
I
like,
said,
is this Super Eagles of Nigeria playing?
no. So they're a Cyprus team. Cyprus.
They are. I thought it was a Dutch team. They're a
I think
Cyprus team.
it's Cyprus. Or
Oh
let me
wow.
see. Was it Cyprus? Something weird. So this is how I see this Pisa. Could they be that team that just say because Milan aren't, they are not, honestly, they are not.
Yeah, I think the game of the weekend is Napoli Inter Milan. That's the game of the weekend.
The game of the weekend. And I think
Yeah.
we'll just talk of this Milan and then let's just jump to the main
Yeah.
game in Syria. I mean,
Yeah.
Milan Pisa, I think, to be honest, sometimes I don't know what to expect from Milan. You could just go and then next you just see Pisa 2-1.
Yeah.
So,
So
but I think they should edge it. I think Milan should
Milan
edge
has
it.
not had that, and it's the way they fell off is so bad. Milan, Juve, all these guys. Because when
I
you
mean,
talk about European football before, like
yeah,
European heritage, soccer heritage, you're talking AC Milan,
yes,
Juventus, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United,
yes.
Liverpool, even Ajax at some point, right?
At some point, that's true.
Ajax, but the way these Italian clubs just fell off
They, it's
is something to be studied. Bayern Munich, others have been able to maintain. Bayern, they've kept it going, right? But
yeah.
Milan, Juve, they fell off bad. I'm looking at the teams sometimes. I'm like, is this what they're putting out? I was watching Juve during the week for
I
Champions League.
guess, yeah.
I'm like,
Sometimes they look unrecognizable. You see that
they look like
you be like,
they might as well just wear maybe Southampton jersey or Sheffield Wednesday jersey. They'll pass.
yeah, it's something. I think it's something that really, and I think it's down to management. The management of these clubs, they've not really helped. I mean,
Yeah. It's the ownership, basically.
it's
It's the
literally
ownership.
down because they've.
Yeah.
I think they're the ones that water down the standard. I think fair play to Inter to still be able to retain a
Some level of
some level of this thing. And Napoli just, they brought a different aspect to it.
yeah.
But honestly, I think Milan should get this over the line. They are not far off on the table.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll probably say Milan should win this one. Probably a 2-1 or 3-1
Yeah,
victory.
Milan win.
But let's talk about this important game. Napoli Juventus. Napoli
Inter.
sorry, Napoli Inter. I think first of all, talking about this game, I think first of all, we're eating a very big humble pie. When I mean a very big humble pie was we both predicted for Napoli to win in the Champions League.
Yeah.
And
And they went to embarrass themselves.
I
No,
mean,
I didn't predict they will win. No, I said
no, you did.
they must lose. I said they must lose.
Okay,
I said
yes,
they must lose.
you said
That-
okay, yes.
Yes, they must lose. They will.
Actually, yes.
It's
you
pain
did.
on them for what they did to my boy.
He said, and they did not just lose; they lost badly.
Woefully, badly.
You know what? I didn't watch any of the Champions League games, obviously, because of being busy. But I just said, let me just even check the scoreline. And I opened the app, then I closed it again.
To see
Then
if
I
there was a
opened it
glitch.
again. to see if there was a glitch. And I said, PSV 6, Napoli 2. I said, and then I checked again. I said, Napoli lost their last game away against Torino. And I think it seems like we predicted them. And I said, well, okay, what's going on?
We are
Napoli.
predicting them too early. AC Milan is on top of the table. You know that, right?
Yeah, but you know, it's a shaky. To me, I always see that as a shaky one.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you that normally we wouldn't have expected AC Milan to be on top of the table with Napoli in the picture.
Yeah, enough. But to be honest, the difference between all of them is really is not far off. I guess it's still in the season. But I mean Napoli 2 back-to-back defeats, one to Torino, and the other one to PSV. I mean, losing to PSV, that's a different level of.
They just didn't lose. They lost woefully.
Now, on the back of 2 defeats away, now they are going home to face Inter. That is, to me, that is very shady. That is, I don't think when you lose back to back, I don't think the team you need to be facing.
You know what I'm going to call it for, right? You already know.
I think the viewers want an
Okay, I'm not biased. Inter Milan has been in form. They've been winning. Their last few matches, they won away to Roma. They won away to Union. They drew to Atletico Madrid. They won at Cremonese. They won to Slavia Prague. They won away to Cagliari. I'm going to call this for Inter. Inter Street 2-0. I know you like pain, so you are going to call it for your boy Scott McTominay and Oiland and all.
You know the goals they scored was down to my boy Scotty.
Yes, and that's why you call it for them again. You like pain. I know you enjoy the pain.
But you see this Inter today, I kind of like them. I don't have, and this guy that they have in their team, Boni, I don't know where they bought him from. He has about 3 goals. He has goals.
In my opinion, Inter actually has the strongest team in Syria. Close second is Napoli.
Yes.
Close second is Napoli.
Honestly, I think it might be a draw. I'll say 1-1 draw.
2-0, 1-0 Inter win. Inter make me proud. Make me proud. Make me proud.
I'm calling it a 1-1 draw. Let's jump and let's go to our brothers in should we go? Let's go to our brothers in France.
France. Let me see my boys are playing.
Yes,
Paris FC is playing today.
Actually, your boys are in trouble. Your boys in France are in trouble this weekend.
No, Paris FC is winning against Nantes today.
No, not Paris FC is in your team. I'm talking about your team.
That's my second baby team in France. But my real team in France is Brest.
They are in trouble this weekend.
PSG are going to be they are going to be focused on the Brest. And because they are focused on the Brest, they are going
they won't know what's going on.
They won't go what's going on, and they are going to lose this game. Win for Brest 1-0.
There's nothing that's going to distract Luis
Enrique.
Enrique.
Not be distracted by Brest.
There's nothing that's going to distract Luis Enrique. This is going to be. Have you seen
the front two of Brest?
This is going to be. This is going to be
ones out in front.
This is going to be a serious humiliation.
Okay.
The Brest or whatever are going to be exposed.
When we are doing the review of the game, you are going to give me my flowers.
The Brest is going to be exposed in a way that they will not like it.
See, that's the point. So, we are exposing Brest and they are winning.
So I'm just going to call it and I'm going to tell you, the viewers, there's nothing to be surprised here.
Yeah.
Straight up PSG win 4-0.
Brest to win this 1-0. Bro, Brest has never lost. You should know that by now. Brest does not lose.
But I'm calling it PSG are going to a team that is on momentum and form. One of the best teams in the world right now, PSG. I'm not going to go to a team called a part of the body to lose. I'm
Just
expecting
so
they
you
go.
know, Brest, they are in form. They drew their last 2 games, one away, one at home. They won the 2 previous ones, 4-1, and they won away. So just so you know, Brest are also in good shape. So if all these PSG is in form,
PSG are having this 4-0.
okay.
What's your prediction for this game?
Brest to win 1-0. PSG, they won away to Leverkusen. That was painful, by the way. They destroyed my team in Germany. Now they want to destroy
So,
my team in France.
so I'm telling you, are you
But
going to accept that?
they
Are you
drew
going to
away to
accept that
Lille.
this week? Are you going to accept that this week has not really been in your favor?
No, Brest is going to confirm it for me tomorrow. They drew to Chelsea feeder team, Strasbourg. So they are not in good shape.
Okay, I'm happy they're not in good shape. And guess what? When something is out of shape, what's the best way? You go and look for something that is meant to be in shape and you put it in order. That
Okay,
is
we'll
what
see.
PSG are going to do.
Okay.
So
1-0 Brest win.
the other important game, Lens versus Marseille.
Yeah.
I think sometimes Marseille are just, I think you don't know what to expect.
But they have been a
When
bit consistent this season, though.
they lost in the Champions League
Yeah, I know, but
to
I mean
Sporting.
that happens, right?
I mean, in the
Remember they
league,
got a red card in
I
that
mean,
game.
in the league, they beat Le Havre 6-2 in Mali.
So
They beat
I'm just
Metz.
letting you know the Sporting game, they got a red card early in the game.
Red card is part of the game.
I'm not saying it's not, but that's the reason why they lost that game. They took the lead. They were
Yes.
ahead. They were
So you're
ahead.
saying without the red card, it would have been a different
They would
outcome.
have won that game. We called it for them to win it. They would have won that game. I'm telling
Well,
you, they've been playing very well. If you look at all of their last, let's say last five matches, right? If you look at their
I,
last 5 matches,
I say it's going to be a
they've
tough game
won
because,
they've won all 4 except for this last game that he got a
yeah.
red card.
But that's why I'm calling it a tough game because Lens have also informed they beat your Paris FC last week.
They robbed my Paris FC.
No. They beat your Paris FC. They beat Auxerre. Oh wow, Auxerre. It's been a long time I heard that name. They're falling off. They drew with Reims and they beat Lille. I'm expecting a very good game. And bear in mind,
This might be a draw. Both teams look like they're in shape. I'm going to call it a draw.
I'm gonna give it to Lens. I think
I'm calling this
Lens
a
might
draw.
edge it. I think Lens might edge it just slightly. They might just edge it just a slight.
Just to put this out there before we move on from the French league. My
Yes.
underdog team of the weekend is Brest to defeat PSG.
There's nothing underdog there. It's
There's
what it
underdog.
is. This is what it is, and it's what it's going to be at the end of the day. There's nothing. There's no two about it.
That's my underdog call for the weekend. I
All
think we
right.
should touch Germany too before we jump
Yes.
to
Let's talk about the German boys. I think the 2 big games are there with Mönchengladbach versus Bayern, Frankfurt versus St. Pauli. So the reason why I'm saying Frankfurt is, do they have what it takes to bounce back after what Liverpool just did to them at home? Losing 5-1 at home, and then you're going to play another game.
I think that game could have done differently. They got carried away after scoring that first goal. They stopped defending and wanted to attack Liverpool, showing that we could. Because I watched the game, it was sad. They got destroyed. Anyways,
I think it was, and they had their old boy scoring against them, Ekitike.
yeah.
So
I'm not celebrating. No. I'm not celebrating.
but yeah, the first game, well, to be honest, the Bayern and Frankfurt play around the same time. Frankfurt are currently 7th with 10 points, and St. Pauli.
Where is Bayern Leverkusen? I need you to say it. Where are they?
And St. Pauli have 7 points, and
Where is Bayern
14th,
Leverkusen on the table?
14th
The
on the
objective.
table. So
The objective. Where are my
looking
boys
at
on
this
the
game,
table?
I'm hoping Frankfurt to bounce back.
How do you jump Bayer Leverkusen to go talk about Frankfurt in 7?
Because Bayer Leverkusen, we can't be talking about a team that just lost.
But you're talking about a team that just lost five, whatever.
I am saying, do they have what it takes to bounce back? That's what I'm
Does
saying.
Bayern have what it takes to bounce back? The answer is yes. Before Ten Hag left,
which Bayern
they
are
were
we talking?
17th on the table. By the time Ten Hag left them, now they are 5th on the table. When they win this weekend, they are going to go top 4 this weekend. Because VfB Stuttgart is going to lose or draw to Mainz.
VfB.
Yes, they are going to draw. So my boys are going to go.
I like that. I like the fact that you're calling them your boys, because when we are doing this review, I hope you will not change.
No, I never changed. I took the beating calmly this week during the week when PSG gave it to them. It's okay.
I'm happy about what you said, that you took it calmly.
I took it calmly, yes.
I'm happy the way you said you took it calmly, and we hope you're going to keep taking it calmly.
I don't think anyone is stopping. I don't think anyone is stopping Bayern this season.
I mean, 21 points at the table. I mean, they will have to lose at least 3 games in a row for the next possible team to say they want to catch up. So even if they lose, they can actually afford to lose and bounce back in another match.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if it's even worth talking about Bayern anymore, because I look at them like
becoming boring. They'll probably win this weekend again. In fact,
and then Harry Kane will probably score.
Yeah.
So Dortmund are playing Cologne. Cologne, honestly, that might be a tough game. Dortmund have 14 points. Cologne have 11 points. Dortmund,
or maybe it might just be Dortmund that my boys will climb over.
I see, first and foremost, I don't see Leverkusen climbing Dortmund. Dortmund are always going to be there. Okay. So we shall see. But let's jump in to the reason why we're here. This weekend, I'm not happy.
Why?
There's no early kickoff on Saturday. The first games start by 10 o'clock, I believe. 10 o'clock. So
there's a game today.
There's a game today.
I started early that they pushed it today.
Yes, there's a game today. But before we jump on that game, I want to give a congratulations to Sean Dyche.
I told you, when you get a proper coach, you guys just don't like to listen to me. Hey, Ange, give him time. He's a new team. See this one now. First 90 minutes, 2-0 wins straight. No stories. Defend very well and hit them. Have a clear identity. That's what we need.
Sean Dyche came in and he said, hey, first of all, I've not played in Europe.
Let me go and show them.
First of all, I've not played in Europe. Guys, I'm not here to play. I'm not here to gamble. This is the team I'm putting out. Well, technically, we'll get to Nottingham for it, but I just want to congratulate him before we move to
give me my flowers too. Because I've always insisted that Ant should never have been employed in that role.
So while we move to the Premier League,
is he not going to give me my flowers?
Ant is going to be back very, very soon.
Oh my God! I hope he's back in Manchester United. That's my prayer. You guys should employ him.
I don't think anybody's going there and in the Premier League. Maybe in the Scottish League he can go big, but in the Premier League, I think they say we're not yet ready for your kind of football yet. We're not yet ready.
Once we play highline in Premier League, the way we destroy you like this.
But yeah, let's jump into today's game. Leeds versus West Ham. I call this a relegation 6-pointer.
6-pointer. Very important one.
More relegation
for West Ham than for Leeds.
At the moment. Absolutely. I agree with you, because Leeds are ahead of them on the team. So I'm looking at the team's form, and if you were to print this out on a sheet of paper,
Yeah.
there'll be a lot of mosquito reds on your paper. All you just see
Oh,
is red, red, red.
it's a lot of red, man.
Let me just give you the last 5 games for Leeds. Lost to Burnley 2-0, lost to Tottenham 2-1, drew with Bournemouth 2-2. Their last win against Wolves away 3-1, lost to Fulham. For West Ham, lost to
It's all
Brentford
lost.
at home, lost to Arsenal. They drew with Everton 1-1, lost to Crystal Palace, lost to Spurs. In fact, the common denominator they have is they've both lost to Spurs.
Yeah.
They've both lost to Spurs. Going into this game for the Leeds manager, Daniel Farker and Nuno, I think for West Ham, if they want to have any hope of revival, I think this is a game they have to. I mean,
Yeah.
for Nuno, this is a game
They need to
they
start
this
with
they
points.
need to start to win. But then I also look at that team and I look at the back line. Todibo, that was sometimes in life you just have to escape some bullets. You hear about some players, get this player, get this. He's doing so well in the French league. They come to Premier League. He does be like, thank God this guy did not come to my team.
Yeah.
I mean, Mavropanos, I think Nuno has restored Ariola back to the goal. They removed the Heinemann. I don't know what this looks like. Leeds wanted a striker. They went to go and get Calvin Lewin. I don't know. To me, it's looking like
It's a battle of needs. Let's just call it and move on.
let's just call it a move. Let's just call
Yeah.
it a move on
There's nothing to discuss. We'll see the results when we see the results. In fact, for the sake of West Ham, I'm going to call it draw.
Oh, so you say for the sake of what?
West
When you say for the sake of West Ham, what does that mean for the sake of West Ham?
so that they don't get relegated before December. At least have some chance. And I like Nuno as a coach. So
I like no, but there's a player I want to talk about in West Ham, Bowen. Why has no big team gone for this player?
no, it's gonna leave. If they get relegated, it's gonna leave.
But by the time he's leaving, it's going to be 30.
Yeah, it won't matter. It will leave to maybe an Aston Villa, one of those ones. We'll just pick him up.
Okay, I think it's going to probably end in a 2-1 win. I
For
said
Leeds,
I said 2-1 for Leeds.
because you called it clearly for Leeds, I'm changing my stance. 2-1 win, West Ham win.
Okay, guys, you've heard it
2-1
there.
West Ham. Yeah,
2-1 opposite wins. So let's see
yeah,
what happens. The game is in about 5 hours. So
yeah,
that's where we're kicking off this weekend with. And then we go to tomorrow. No early kickoff, but we have 2 games starting playing at the same time. Starting off with Chelsea versus Sunderland. We all know Chelsea are currently fifth on the table with 14 points. Sunderland are seventh with 14 points. The only thing that separates both of them, Chelsea has +7, Sunderland has +3 goal difference. That's just the difference. Going into this game, still no Cole Palmer yet.
yeah. Still out.
Chelsea have Badashi out. Cowell is still out. Gusto is a doubt. Liam Delap still out. Even Sonson have some injuries of their own. To be honest, I don't know most of these players. Ajibola, Dennis, Leo, Abib. I don't know if they would have made any difference.
Yeah,
But
as
then
long
Chelsea,
as
Chelsea won their last game, mashing up Ajax, mashing up Ajax.
yeah, well, Ajax is not a big club anymore, so they don't have the talent. So that's okay.
So how do we see this game going?
They have an ex-United player in Ajax that is very useless. Who
No, no,
knows?
no. We don't have an ex United. It was a player on loan.
It's an ex-United. He
No, no,
wore
no,
your
no, no,
jersey.
no, no, no,
This
no, no, no,
jersey you are wearing, he
no, no,
wore
no,
it.
no, 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 no.
Who
It was
goes?
on loan. It was on loan.
Did
It
he
was
wear the
on loan.
jersey or no?
A player on loan does not
Did
guarantee
he
him as
wear
an
the
no, no, no.
jersey or not?
A player
Did he
on
step
loan.
on the Old Trafford field to represent you or not?
A player on loan.
Did you pay him salary or not?
We did
It
not
was
pay
your
him
ex.
salary. He was doing pro bono.
I don't know why I had to take such a player now. Anyways,
So yeah, I think Chelsea. This Sunderland too, they are not so easy to beat. To be
this
honest,
is
they are
this
not
is
so.
my underdog game for EPL this weekend. I'm calling it a draw.
You don't see McGui continuing the form. McGui scored over in the Champions
No,
League.
even if he scores, it's going to be a draw. 1-1.
Estaval scored the penalty.
I don't care.
Enzo
1-1.
Fernandez scored the penalty.
I do not care. 1-1. Shaka is going to do it. That's my boy. Ex captain.
Against Caicedo.
Yes.
I think it's going to be an interesting midfield because you see that boy they have in the midfield called Sadiki. He has energy. He's strong.
Yeah, he gets around a lot.
And this their defender, Mukiele, being very powerful and good. He actually scored a goal last weekend.
Yeah. That's why I'm calling it a draw. Because Chelsea will always concede.
I think if
Important
Chelsea
thing is don't over concede from them. Once you open up, don't over attack them. Sit deep and let them play all the ball in front of your defense. And then hit them on the counter.
So something weird happened in this Chelsea last game. It was the opposition that had a red card, not Chelsea this time.
Chelsea, yeah, I know. It was something to celebrate.
It was something. So my question is, Chelsea games are known to have a red card.
Yeah.
Could Chelsea do it again and have another red card this weekend? I would love to see it.
As long as they get the red card when Sunderland are leading already, that would be very nice.
I think Sunderland will score because Chelsea are not really. I think they sold their clean sheet to the devil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when they did that 15-goal season, they sold their soul. Now they are conceding every week.
So I don't know. Sunderland going to.
I know. Stop saying you don't know. Join me. It's our underdog game of the weekend. Sunderland to draw away at the bridge, 1-1.
So if I'm looking at Sunderland games and they haven't really done badly away, apart they lost to Manchester United.
Manchester United cheated them, but it's okay.
And they won away to Nottingham Forest. I'm going to go with Sunderland. Hopefully Mukiel. I'll give you Sunderland 2-1.
You see, I'm even nice. Chelsea fans, I'm giving you 1 point. This guy wants to take your life. That's his plan.
No, but you don't like Chelsea.
You don't like them either, do you?
No, I have no issue with them.
I
have no issue with them. I just
wait. Let's clarify. Who do you have issue with?
See, my order of issues.
Yes.
It varies very week by week.
Yes.
But we all know the undisputed number one
is
is that other team that wears red in London.
That's how United fans. That's how you know a new generation United supporter. They always have issues with Arsenal. People who supported United properly all their lives, their number one answer is always Liverpool. There's not even Manchester City.
That is their problem. That is their problem.
You see,
as I said,
this new generation United supporter.
My issue growing up is Arsenal. But you see,
Arsenal did not let you cheat the rest of the league.
I never used to have any issue with Chelsea. I have issues with their fans.
Because they were losers. You will not have issues with them because they used to be bad losers.
I have no issue with Chelsea. I have no issue with Chelsea.
When that guy brought money.
Well, you see their fans. The moment they had small victory, they became the loudest in the room.
Yeah, and they are still the loudest.
And they are still the loudest.
Even as they are losing now, they are still
the loudest. So that's where. So I grew to not like Chelsea. Then Liverpool, they are just there. Liverpool, at least they are just there. But now I'm beginning to grow hate for teams like Brentford and Brighton because they don't have
Yes, because they are
respect.
your nemesis and they will do it this week. In fact, you must that hatred that you have for Bright, it must grow this
So,
weekend.
so
Let's
guys,
move on.
let's move on to Newcastle Fulham. You see, whenever Newcastle play these kind of games, you just watch them and you just realize they are playing like a mid-table team. Whenever they start to play, but once they see other teams, they nearly want to injure their midfield, injure their players. But I think Newcastle going to Fulham, I think it will be too much for Fulham. But this
Have
is
you
where I tell
watched
you.
last season? Fulham beat them home and away.
But this is where I wanted to say it gets tricky. And I think I never even noted this because I used to think Newcastle were they were in top half of the table. They're actually 14th, and
Yeah,
Fulham have 8 are just behind them on
at
15 to
15.
8 points. So my
I'm
issue
going to call
sometimes
a
with
draw.
Fulham is
I'm going to call a draw.
Fulham have a finishing issue. I don't know why they've not gone to invest in buying a striker.
If Fulham scores before Newcastle, it will end in a draw.
Wotemade is on form.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't score a lot of goals.
He scores one. He's just one. He scores.
That's why I'm calling it a draw. 1-1. I wanted to call it a win for Fulham, but I think it will end in a draw. They'll cancel each other out.
I think I'll go with you on that game.
Yeah.
Let's jump to Brentford versus Liverpool. There's nothing else to talk
Manchester
about.
United versus Brentford. Let's go back to head-to-head. That's where I want to start from.
Well, there's the game.
January 19. 20,
I don't think people are bothered about this start.
2025, January 19. Brighton 3, Manchester United 1. 2024, August. Brighton 2, Manchester United 1. Then there was a blip where United won one game 2-0. And then Brentford again at Old Trafford 3-1. So the head-to-head does not favor United as much as you think it would. And Brentford are playing well at the moment. Brighton are playing well at the moment. Their last 5 games, they've won 3 and they've drawn 2. If you go to United's last 5 games, plenty red inside. They've won 3 and they've lost 2. There's no red in the Brighton one. So therefore, I'm calling this for Brighton. Let me see if anyone is missing. Let me see the players missing first. Let me see the players missing. Wow, Mitoma is doubtful. Veltman doubtful.
So we shouldn't look at this game based on historical head-to-head.
Injuries. No, it doesn't matter. Brighton is good enough. I'm going to call this, and I believe also that Baliba is going to come. He's going to have a mission. That United wasted his time during the transfer window.
So he's going to come and impress. So he's coming to impress.
So he's going to come over there to do 1 or 2 things against you guys. So I'm calling it a 2-1 win for Brighton.
Okay. As you guys know, the team in form right now.
What's your lineup looking like?
The team that everybody wants to have. So, as first of all, we start with the best goalkeeper in the world right now, Sané Lamens, in over 180 minutes, probably close to 190 minutes. He's only considered just 1 goal.
Do you want to give us the statistics for Raya?
No. We're talking about Manchester United now. We're talking about Manchester United.
No. I just say let me ask that one. Since you know,
it's not. Araya is none of my business. That's none of my business. I'm talking about the great Manchester United.
Best goalkeeper in the world. Okay.
I will go with majority, but I'll just do 1 or 2 twitches. I will bring back Euro because these guys they're going to want to play on the counter. Bring back Euro, push delete. I'll bench Maguire this game because Brighton don't play aerial balls.
Because Maguire is going to be running like he has sacks on his leg.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. But I'll bring in the lead, bring in Euro. The midfield, I would there's something wrong with Dalo in the head. I don't know. There's a misconfiguration that is going on in his head. I don't know what state of mind
Your
he's in.
coach that's confusing him.
No. Everybody else is getting on with the game. There's something wrong with Dalo. I'll keep my two in the middle, my experience, my oldest midfield, probably in the Premier League, Bruno and Casa. I'll let Dalo start again, then I'll bring in Dogu. But my front is going to be different. Umbuemo, Sesko, and Cunha will be the front three.
You don't want to defend against Liverpool and drop the way you dropped, what's his name, last week, Tesco.
No, every game is a different approach. It's a different approach. That's why we're approaching this differently. We're approaching this differently.
You are starting Tesco this week.
Sesko, Benjamin Sesko.
Oh, sorry.
Please, let's go. Benjamin Sesko.
Okay. Benjamin Sesko.
Actually, Sheshko. I'm looking for another Man United win at Old Trafford. The only injury we have is during the week, Mount and Maguire had a bit of a knock based on the press conference from my manager. But hopefully they'll be assessed today and tomorrow morning. I'll speak to the fitness manager and we'll get you a good coverage and things like that.
Right thing, please.
Lisandro is back in training.
Give me a great Sunday for
Lisandro is back in training. So aside from that, Lisandro, we should have a full squad going into playing Brighton tomorrow. So it's gonna be an interesting game tomorrow. Gonna be an interesting
What
game.
are you calling it for?
United always. You see the problem about when you play with unknowns. When I mean unknowns, you see players like Brighton. When you play with unknowns and you tell them, go and play your game. These people, they play with no fear. And there's a player that those that play FPL know. These are the kind of games he decides to wake up. Daniel Welbeck. Once he sees Arsenal, Man U, Man City, then for the rest of the other league.
Goes tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Anyways, I'm giving it to my boys. Hopefully, I can get another clean sheet. I do like this player, Minte. I really, really like that guy. I was really shocked.
Back three against Minte.
I was really shocked to find out that they bought him from Newcastle. I don't think I ever saw him play for Newcastle.
He played for them. He just was not a regular.
I think they should have been patient with him, honestly.
Yeah.
I think they should have been patient with him.
I even think he's better than Elanga.
Honestly, and with what they play, his pace is strong. I mean, I believe is what it is. But hopefully we can get over this with a 3-0 win over Brighton tomorrow.
Okay. Brentford, Liverpool.
Yes. What's your scoreline? What's your scoreline?
Liverpool are back in some kind
What's your scoreline? Man U Brighton. What's your scoreline?
I already called it 2-1 for Brighton.
Oh, 2. Okay. I thought you said 2-1 Manchester United.
Even if I'm sleep talking,
Okay, let's go. Red Stripes versus Red Fool.
So I think I saw in news, I don't know if it's true overnight, saying that Salah removed everything Liverpool on his profiles.
Who?
Salah. I think he was pissed off they didn't start him during the week or so.
Wow. Yeah. I heard he was pissed off. I didn't watch the game, but he came off the bench.
Yeah. So, well, I hope they continue to have all this acrimonious relationship in the Liverpool team. I'm loving it. Keep it up,
So
boys.
for me, that's disappointing from Salah. Because the truth is, what I realized is when I went Liverpool, Salah does well when there's someone that overlaps. If there's no one that doesn't overlap, he's all isolated. He
And
doesn't.
Frimpong would have been perfect. However, it doesn't defend. That's the problem.
So that's the thing. This team is evolving. During the midweek, did you see the change to they played the 4-4-2?
Yes. They
But
played it
now,
here and
yeah,
it's through the middle. Yeah.
unfortunately, I think Isak is injured. He's pulled the hamstring or something.
Yeah. In fact, let me tell you, 4-4-2 will not work for them. I think they should have continued with their 4-3-3 and start Ekitike as the first striker.
I think that's what it is. Ekitike should have just remained. The
That's their,
moment, the moment, but then you can't spend 150 million and
well, if he's not playing well, I'm going to dump him on the bench. Chelsea did it.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
They benched Modric, or what's his name, on the bench. So,
Mikhailo, yeah.
yeah.
So, and I think right now, Ekitike is their inform, is the one informed for them. But then again, let's talk about this Brentford. You see this Brentford and Brighton, I always put them side by side. The day these
They are
guys,
very dangerous. And they have an informed striker in Thiago.
yes, actually, I was looking at the stats. Liverpool's highest goal scorer is Gakpo with 3 goals. Thiago has 5 goals this season.
Yeah. He could have had more safe if he was more clinical.
He was more
Because
clinical.
I've watched a few games where he missed some point blank chances.
And I think they missed him. He got injured at the start of last season.
Yes.
So he missed the whole. I mean, imagine buying a player and then he misses the whole season. And this guy, what's his name? Kelvin Shade or Shada. He too has been doing very well. I mean, I'm not like he gets goals, but I mean he runs the channel, the left wing, very well. And Jago Watara he too is good as well. But my most impressive player in Brentford is their right back, the one and only Coyote.
Yeah, he surprised me. I didn't even know him before. Came out of
No,
nowhere.
I know when I play Brentford, and when I played, I said, "Who is this guy?" He just keeps running and I said, "How much
I'm
are they
saying
paying?"
before this season, I didn't really know him.
Okay, never. Okay, yeah, he's been very very good, and they have a good keeper in Kelleher. To be fair, they have a good keeper in Kelleher. Since they sold their last keeper to Leverkusen, I believe. Yes, Flecken. Flecken was sold to Leverkusen.
Kelleher is an old Liverpool goalkeeper.
But then look at this. Kelleher is playing against his old team. There's no Frimpong, there's no Isak for Liverpool, meaning I guess Bradley comes in.
Yeah.
I think McAllister might be injured. I'm not too sure. Remember, he had the
Alisson is out too.
analysis is out. And to be honest, a lot of people have been saying Mama Dash really isn't. But I haven't really seen. I don't think he has. I think the goals he has considered have been because he could not do anything.
Yeah, no, I mean he's been stable. He's not Alisson that will pull off some weird,
Some weird saves, yeah.
but he's been stable. If he
And neither does he play from the back. He's
if he
huge.
was there if he was there to be saved, he saved it. Full stop. He's
Yeah.
done his job. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
Who are you
in
calling
this,
for?
so you see teams like Brentford, you don't know which of them is going to turn up.
They've traumatized you.
They also traumatized Man City as well. The day they
Yes.
switch on that on button,
It's the same way Fulham traumatizes Arsenal.
you see, they could just wake up and next thing you just see your players are trying to catch their breath because these guys they just start running. I think Liverpool needs a win. I mean, if they lose or draw, because I think Liverpool edge it. They'll edge, because Isak is injured. I think they'll be able to play better.
I'm calling it a draw.
This will be one of my underdog games of the season of the weekend. 3-1 Brentford. 3-1 Brentford.
I'll be happy if that happens. but 1-1. I'm going to call it a 1-1.
Are you saying it from a tactical point of view or from an
No,
agenda point
from
of
an
view?
agenda point.
Let's.
Beautiful agenda.
I want the people to be very clear that this is an
Yes.
agenda-driven
No. I'm
prediction.
shameless about it. It's agenda. Clear agenda.
All right,
Yes.
all right. Let's um, finish up with the last, I believe, 3 games. Um,
We still have loads of games.
actually, there are actually lots of games. All right, let's run through this. Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest.
Let's just call it.
Sean Dyche, his first Premier League game
He's going to get
on
a
the,
point from this game.
against Semenyo and Co.
Yes, he's going to get a point. The thing is, he's not going to attack. You know Sean Dyche. He's going to defend. They are getting a point from this game.
It's going to make them compact first. That's his main
He
aim.
doesn't care about all these tactics and inverting right back.
I think Bournemouth will win it 2-1.
Okay.
Let's jump
Villa,
to
Man City, jump and move on. There's no other game.
Where do you want to run to?
This game is a tricky game, man.
Where
I'm
do you
not
want
too
to?
confident this game. I'm just hoping that our form will hold because Crystal Palace lost during the week too.
So this is what I'll say. Arsenal have beaten them 15 times. They've only won 3 times.
Yeah.
If you check your last 5 games, apart from last season 2-2 draw, the last time you whitewashed them 5-1, you beat them 3-2, you beat them 5-0, 1-0, 4. The only thing I'll say is there's just a difference, which is Glasner. Plus, you've taken one of their best players in Eze. Eze going to play Crystal Palace. Arsenal on the back of beating Atletico Madrid, which was a good test for Arsenal. If you're able to beat a team that knows how to play defensive, Crystal Palace to put on a fight. Ideally, in my mind, what I want from this game is a draw. Ideally, but I think
Is this objective analysis or?
I said what I would ideally
wait, let me land my question now. Is it objective analysis or agenda-based analysis? Say with your full chest too.
Everybody knows ideally what I want is a Crystal Palace.
Is that agenda-based or?
It's not agenda-based. It's what it is. It's what any rightful fan in their mind.
You can't bring yourself to admit that is agenda. Anyways, so my team for this weekend: Raya in goal, Timber, Gabriel, Saliba. I'm going to bring back Califury
to left back.
Yes, because I think Sa can be dangerous on the right. So we need someone who defends.
I was thinking you bring Lewis Kelly in.
No, I'm going to bring back Califury. Lewis Kelly played during the week, so I'm going to rest him again.
Okay.
Sa is dangerous on that right, so I need Califury who is able to defend. Midfield will remain the same. Eze, Zubi, Bryce, Saka, and then I'm going to reward Martinelli for playing well during the week.
I disagree.
And I'll tell you why. I want to keep the competition going. I want to piece Trossard off so he doesn't start getting comfortable thinking, oh, he's going to play Champions League, I'm going to play EPL. I think mix it up a bit. So reward Martinelli. Let's see if he's able to get it done on the wing, on the left. And then congratulations to my striker back in form. Has always been in form. The goals are not just coming.
No. Let's not.
Goalpost.
No.
Goalpost twice.
No.
Scored twice during the
scoring against a poor Atletico Madrid doesn't mean he's back in form.
Now it's a poor Atletico Madrid.
It was a poor Atletico Madrid. It was a very poor.
If he scores against Crystal Palace, it will be a poor Crystal Palace too, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Anyways, congratulations to my striker who scored twice during the week. I hope he keeps the form going. Few more goals from him. Saka, I need you to start scoring some more goals. And Eze to get on the score sheet as well. So I'm going to call it right now in all humility as an Arsenal fan, 3-0 win for Arsenal, for the Arsenal. 3-0 win for the Arsenal.
Same way. You know, you can't just go and play a king in his palace and expect to beat the king. But
Yes.
sometimes, wherever a king goes and he goes with his palace, home or away, a king will always be a king. We have different kings at Crystal Palace. King Mateta, King Gehi, King Wharton, King Hughes, and the most important of them, King Eddie Nketiah.
I just hope that all these kings you are mentioning, when the game starts, they won't start defending and be looking for counter. They should come out and show that they are kings.
No.
Come out, play us.
No, that is falling into your game plan.
You have king.
You know what? As I said, I already had one on that door.
All these kings. Come out, let's play the game back and forth.
Glasner,
that's what I want to see.
Glasner, I challenge you in this game. You know you lost midweek, Glasner. I want you to show the world why you're among the top 20 managers in the world. Why Crystal Palace brought you. Why you're the current Community Shield champion. Why you're the current FA Cup champions. It is on matches like this you show us who exactly you are, what you are, and what you can do. Mateta, just
Crystal
Palace are going to break that.
The game before we played Atletico Madrid, no shot on target. Atletico Madrid, the game was almost over before they got one shot on target.
That is, European football is different from the Premier League.
No. The ones we played before European football, it was European football too, right? Okay.
I'm calling this game a draw.
Okay.
That is just giving Arsenal are playing at home.
Okay.
Just showing them small respect. Because let's not be like,
I have no respect for United. I called it a Brighton win.
Okay, guys, that's it. It's Crystal Palace will either win or draw, in my opinion. And
that's agenda speaking.
Hopefully, we have some Arsenal tears over the weekend or Sunday. We'll be back to have some beautiful Arsenal tears. But yeah, let's kick it off. Aston Villa versus Man City.
Villa are in form, at least in the Premier League.
A very quiet, unknown form.
Yes.
A very quiet, unknown form. But this is where it starts. This is where the problem is. The highest goal scorer for Villa has 2 goals.
It won't matter on the day.
The highest goal scorer for Man City. All the rest of the other scorers are doing a job to him.
So
11 goals. Erling Haaland.
Let me tell you, Villa lost during the week because they didn't start their first team. Rogers did not start.
Yeah.
McGinn did not start.
Yes. So you're saying they've rested. You're saying they've rested.
Ash did not start. They rested. So they have a high on this game.
Now, I hope Villa will not do what they did in midweek when they went to play Lindelof as right back.
That will happen. Their full team will be back. Their full team will be back.
So, Oli Watkins, I believe, is off form, or maybe this is just him on a normal day, but there's something going on with Oli Watkins. I don't know if this is the day because Donnarumma, I don't think Donnarumma considered yet.
What do you mean by that? Did he not consider against Arsenal? What do you mean by that? Has he considered yet? What kind of question is that?
Why must you always relate everything back to Arsenal?
No, you said has he considered, and I gave you one good game.
It's just a question. It's just a...
Has he considered? What do you mean by that? He considered against Burnley too. What are you talking about? He considered against Burnley.
This is what I'll say. Aston Villa, don't be scared. If you can tackle that midfield, because what I realize is
considered against Monaco. I'm just telling you. So all these Donnarumma IQ people are all over the place.
If Aston Villa can go into this game and handle that midfield, Man City don't go through the middle again. Right now, they're actually going through Savinho, and Doku
No.
is Doku is pretending to be doing something.
And Aston Villa does not have a 35-year-old man at right back. So Doku is not going to do anything. He only plays well when he's playing against 35-year-old men.
It's only one person that has happened to, and that's Kyle Walker.
No, there are many. I can give you a list. When they played against Madrid, he almost killed Caballero too. There are many. If I sit down and think about it, that thing became a thing even on X. People were pointing it out. Yes, when he played against Ashley Young too, I think last season also, he almost destroyed it.
So you're saying Matika should be too much for him?
Do you think that one is going to? He can't do anything against Matikash.
Okay, we'll see. But if Villa can turn it up, it will be good, especially now that they are form and they are playing at
Villa
home.
win 2-1. Counter-attacking football. You're going to see. That's why I rested them. Morgan Rogers ready to go. 2-1 Villa win.
I support you. 2-1 Villa win. I support you.
Yes.
I support you. 2-1 Villa win.
Haaland will score his usual one, and everybody will be fine. That's it. So they can keep hyping him.
All right, let's rush to the last two. Wolves Burnley. Tolu should get a goal in this game.
Only win 1-0.
Wolves win 2-0. Tolu with one of the goals.
He won't even start. So
Are you saying? Are you calling Burnley from a tactical point of view, or you're calling Burnley because I said Tolu, or because of Tolu?
They are a better team than Wolves, and they are going to destroy Wolves.
I'm going with Wolves, and 2-0, and Tolu gets one of the goals.
The same Tolu you are shouting does not even start for them anyway. So
it will start this weekend. Everton Spurs. Jack Grealish is back. Spurs managed to draw against Monaco. Spurs are. I think Spurs fans are a bit confused on what Thomas Frank is at the moment. So this is the issue I've had with Spurs, and I'm still having with Spurs. The boards have Simmons, but so far, it's not giving them that creativity that they bought him for.
As some of them were saying, it's better than Eze. I was just looking at them.
He has, in fact, in the midweek, he didn't even start Xavi Simmons.
I think he was resting him for
Everton.
For Everton. They need to win away.
So now, I look at that their midfield, and Spurs midfield is so stiff. Paulina and Bentancur. Bentancur is a fine player.
Sideways pass,
but he's not the creativity. And the guy, you know what's so strange? They used to start Sarr at the beginning of the season. Now Sarr is on the bench.
Sarr for what reason? I don't know.
And I'm surprised. And I'm like,
in my opinion, he should be benched because, and it's what I told you, he's a pragmatic coach. Even when he's leading 1-0, try to just keep control of the game. In my mind, the way he should be playing it is Sarr in 8, Simmons as the 10, and Paulina.
Because you can't bench Paulina. You need Paulina there. That's your steal. But the remaining, today can start bench
Bentancur. That's it. And bring him in.
I'm even saying you can even play Xavi Simmons on the left. Put Sarr, because Sarr was playing at the 10, and I was like, in fact, I think the first 2 games, he got goals. He was getting goals and assists. He was driving. They are strikers. There's really nothing to write home.
Let's not waste our time discussing Spurs. I'm calling you for Everton. Grealish is back.
I'm calling you for Everton. I like that midfield 3 of Ndaye, Grealish, and
they're going to overpower this. So the problem is Spurs midfield is going to try to play with power through them, and they're going to lose the battle.
And so far, Spurs' only creativity is to Kudus.
Yes.
They are giving the ball to Kudus. That's what they're looking at. Mm-hmm. I think Everton playing at home in their new stadium, honestly, I think Everton should get this. They should get it 2-0, 2-1. 2-0, 2-1. 2021. Guys, that it is from us for this week. We are happy.
Yes, yes.
Please, before we go, please do all the good stuff. Like, comment,
Like,
subscribe, please
comment,
share.
follow.
And you guys know when you comment, we engage back. We try to
Yep,
keep you
yep.
active. So please tell your friends to tell your friend. And if you also want to sponsor us, please, we're glad we're accepting sponsorship to come talk about your business. And yeah, we're excited, guys. Hopefully, we'll see you this Sunday. The red side of Manchester will be smiling, and another red, hopefully, they will be in tears.
Okay.
And it will be the perfect.
I will save my strength for Sunday. I like how you always start the week and then you're humble on Sundays. All
No,
right,
no,
guys.
no. I'm going in with my full chest. I'm going in
All
with my
right.
full chest.
Thank you,
Thank you
guys.
so
And
much, everyone.
enjoy your week.